Sup, castles? Welcome back to my channel. I'm SassyCass, and I'm here. I'm doing all the things. I feel like when I say I'm here, I want to say I'm queer. Is that anybody else? Or just me? We're gonna come sit outside on the porch, you do. Let me grab my weed stick, too. Hold on. Don't know where I literally just set it down. What are we gonna get into today? We're gonna have a little chit chat. Why do I look disheveled and crazy? Well, I haven't showered yet. That's just a basic answer. Also, my shower's broken. I'm bird bathing, whore bathing it out here. It's fine. They should hopefully come tomorrow. Now back to the good stuff. Back to why we're here. Hello. That's my crotch. Hold on. Okay. Wow. Hello. Come on. Can't forget Steven, aka Max. Hey, pretty baby. What have I been doing today? All kinds of shit. What does a typical day look like for me? Maybe we should do that. We should talk about that. A typical day for me is never the same. That is part of being an entrepreneur. That is part of being your own boss. And in my opinion, it's the hardest part. I am a very routine-oriented individual. Since coming out of a traditional 9-to-5 job, I've discovered how routine-based I was, just based on going to high school and living on a routine from the 8 to 3:30 or whatever it is at school, versus going then into working regular jobs where you are required to spend 8 hours somewhere. Required. Wow, Max. He is just pissing a river. So the hardest part is holding myself accountable to actually like accomplishing goals. Hey, come back. Hold on.
2 hours later.
So I'm trying to make sure I start holding myself accountable and conquering goals. I have acquired a lot of new responsibilities, not just like having a nephew to be available for. I'm doing all kinds of awesome shit that is setting me up for future me. And what I mean by that is yesterday I went and bought 2 setups for 2 full hives, a double stack. You can stack them up to 5 high. So in the springtime, I will be, well, I guess you're supposed to order them December, January. I'm going to be ordering bees. So this one project, I'm going to be putting a lot of upfront work into getting it set up, making sure the bees are located in a good location, that they're high enough off the ground, that their hive isn't going to rot, they're not going to have intruders, this, that, the other. So that future me can provide honey and sweetener to my family and sell it out of my shop. I would like to get more hives at some point, but I need to just start somewhere. And I don't want to overwhelm myself because I'm not sure how far I want to take my beekeeping journey. And that's just one thing that I want to start. On top of the beekeeping, I am having my bees kept out at a place here about 30 miles from town where a family friend grows a ginormous garden. She took her corrals that she used to keep animals into, and she has 3 different ones, and has turned them all into vegetable food gardens. So she showed me photos of the gardens, photos of some of her harvests, and she said that, you know, she wants to work with us. She wants to do stuff with us. She doesn't know what to do with all of these vegetables, and I'm about to have a shop. So I'd like to sell seasonal local veggies out of my shop, on top of being a reseller on the internet. So my typical day, like today so far, what have I done? I exchange hours a week at the Economic Development Building downtown so that I can get a free office space so that we can have the weird and unusual shop, right? So let's talk about that. 12 hours a week, that's a lot of time out of my day accompanying to this business. So I'm trying to show that I can provide value to them so that if they are like, you're not giving the 12 hours that you agreed, yes, but I've also brought in this amount of value this way. I've started this program, I've done this, I've sold this. So I've listed a bunch of their furniture that they have. They got that shit furnished like the governor's palace. So I listed a bunch of their furniture online, and today I went and sold 3 pieces of furniture and made them $650. The unit that I'm renting down there is $350 a month. So there, right there, is basically 2 months of my quote unquote rent that I would have paid right there, that I brought them in with shit that they already had in their own building. On top of that, we've done a Tamale Tuesday event where I have acquired some local tamale ladies that want to make some money, that want to provide some tamales to the community, and we decided to do Tamale Tuesday. So we took about 30 dozen orders, so about 30 dozen at $20 a dozen. We get a cut of not profits. There's not a lot to profit. We get a cut of each dozen sold, while also supporting and, you know, economically developing smaller businesses, bakers, cookers, people in the community, right? So here I am selling things for them, right? So I've already provided value for at least 2 months. It took me an hour to do that. I met the people right around the same time. Then the other girl in the building, she has the cell phone company in town, the Viero. That's like a random knockoff. They probably tower off of Verizon towers, would be my guess. She has me selling and listing items for her onto Facebook as well, because she saw I was listing for the economic building, and she asked if I wanted to make some money. So I make 30% on anything I sell for this woman. She's got a bunch of like Halloween costumes that I'm about to take a bunch of pictures of and just try and bulk sale them. People want to buy them separately, they can. It's just right before Halloween, so we're going to take advantage of getting them up then. So I'm going to take pictures of those. I'm meal prepping right now. I already hit my daily goal on my live streaming app. Some days I do, some days I don't. I didn't hit it yesterday, so I want to go back on later and try to double it so that I can get back on track, so to speak, if I want to hit my monthly goal so I can get paid out better than I did last month. I'm overwhelmed because my financial situation is really shitty. I put on a really great front. So I overwhelm myself because I'm investing a lot of money into some of these things that I'm doing. Like, I'm exchanging my time. Usually for that economic building, I should have made $130. I should have at least made 20-30% off of those sales, but I didn't, because I want to provide value to these people. I want them to show. They may still pay me something for selling that stuff for them. I don't know. I doubt it, would be my guess. But they're going to tell people that I sell stuff and I do a good job, and that's going to get around, and I will be the girl that helps people sell shit on the internet. I'm here for it. Eventually I'm going to find my niche in some of the things that I'm really good at, helping people sell, helping people find, and I'm going to have a lot of money coming in. It stresses me out right now. I'm behind on my car. My cell phone bill's behind. So I don't want you to think that all these like things like, oh my God, she's so successful, like she's really hitting it off. Like, this is the hardest part, babe. It's gonna feel lonely. I'm like sitting over here like, okay, maybe I should go apply at this school to be a substitute, because they make $150 a day just hanging out at the school, passing out worksheets. I'm like, I'm here for that. So I thought about doing that, because that would be easy, regular side money. I have a friend in Denver that would like to teach me how to do a little bit of dom work. She thinks I would be really good at it, and she's just trying to help me. You know, she knows it's not something I want to do forever, but she knows that, you know, we're out here grinding, and I think that that's amazing. So I need to sign up for this website so I can find my own clients. She said it might take a couple of months, so I better get started now. And it's been a few times that I've considered creating one of these accounts. So, yeah. Life is happening. I'm doing stuff, and I'm proud of who I am and what I'm doing. And I guess I'm not always proud, because when people ask what I do for work, I'm slightly ashamed. What do I tell people I do? I need to give myself a better job description, because I hate when people say, oh, you're an influencer. People hate that. In the city, in LA, Vegas, those places that I live, Denver, it might be more acceptable. Out here, being like, yeah, I'm an influencer. Oh my God, there's a blue jay. I don't think is gonna go over as well with the folks. So I'm an entrepreneur, but I still feel like people are like, okay. I sell shit on the internet for people. I sell my tit pics. I do everything. I refuse to work for the man. That's what I told the bee guy. That's the blue jay. Did you hear that? Where'd he go? So yeah, I just wanted to tell you about my typical day and how it's not really typical at all. I've barely been finding time for the gym the last month. Tomorrow I have to get up in the morning anyway to give the dog insulin and feed him on like a 12 and 12 hour schedule. So at 5 a.m. I'm up giving the dog an insulin shot. Heavens for Betsy, am gonna be up. I'm gonna be up and I'm gonna be ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna get it done. And I'm gonna conquer the day because I wanna go down to the economic development building. I have a video call with, what's his name? Somebody, right? Yeah, tomorrow. I have a video chat. I think. Maybe. Yeah. Tomorrow 11:30. I think I have it on the calendar. So then I have a video chat. And then I have to go clean my grandparents' house. I gotta, you know, shit's happening. So don't get discouraged. I'm feeling discouraged a lot of times. And then I start talking to you guys here and I'm like, wow, I'm really doing all this great stuff and it is gonna come to something. My stepdad thinks I'm crazy and I am, but I want to be more than just a regular person. I don't want to be regular. I'm not, so you shouldn't either. So I guess this is where we're gonna end it. Be a bad bitch, and it might not look like a bad bitch every day. I guess that's why I want to come on here looking disheveled and crazy, because a lot of times I do kind of look disheveled and crazy, but I'm getting shit done. Working, baby. We working towards that motherfucking wealth, bitch. That wealth. I love you. See me next time or do something. I love you. Bye. Finish.